So today we're actually going on a tour for you guys. And the tour that we're going on for you guys, it's going to be a animal stage back tour, and it's going to be this one right there for you guys. So come along on the adventure if you want. So here's the thing that they give you when you go to the register. Is they give you this name badge right here, and they also give you to let you know with that name badge exactly what tour that you're going on. And they give you, I'm gonna do over here as you're looking at the people walking around. They give you a waiver for like biting insects like mosquitoes or dust. You're not allowed to use the restroom on the tour, which is understandable. You're out in the open savannah. There could be kids around, so that's fine. And you can have bottles of water that have screw-on lids. It's understandable as well. And now the price point for this tour is about $40. So it's really not that expensive if you want to do something different. If you have some extra time and you want to do something different, they actually have the tool here, Caring for Giants, and like I said, the price point is $40. It's really not that bad it's really not that expensive of a tool as well. So I'll let you guys know when I'm actually able to film more in there.
Making our animals happy and healthy, that is who we are. So my job today is to take you out to see some of those elephants and to try to get us the best view possible. But I do like to say this is a hopeful viewing of elephants because they do have about 5 acres of land they can walk around on. So we're going to see kind of where they're standing while they're there. I have heard that we got our teenage boys out today, so that is going to be hopefully a really good showing of them. They always are pretty active and pretty out and about, so hopefully we'll get a really great view of them, all right? I think we're waiting on one more to come on over, right? Still got one more? Okay, if I step off and somebody sets them up. Okay, we have one running in front. There's a schoolyard there that has those nets hanging down with the hay inside. This area right in front of us here is what we call our east yard over here, one of our larger yards where the elephants will hang out in. And we also have a west yard that's way on the other side. If anybody is familiar with that TV show I mentioned, The Magic of Disney's Animal Kingdom, you might know about the bridge to go between one yard to the other. Because in that show, it actually talked about how one of our elephants named Nadira, she doesn't like to cross from one bridge or one side of the bridge to the other. She doesn't like the bridge at all, so she usually stay on this side of it. But we are not going to get to see that yard today. But if you guys go on the safari and you see the sign that says road closed and there's an elephant behind it, that's the yard I'm talking about. All right. But I think we might have some elephants down here. I have a feeling. So why don't we keep on moving down?
A structural skeleton of an elephant's foot, which is kind of cool in this name. Now, like she said, this is backstage. You do this with the tool. You can't talk too loud because you don't want to spook the elephants.
What's really happening right now is quite possible. There's a nice big pile of and we saw really great signs that Nadira was possibly pregnant. So we can like check hormones within poop or things like that to get those indicators, as well as different behavioral changes. But another really great way to show that they are pregnant is by getting an ultrasound. However, what's so interesting about elephants is elephants have such thick skin that in order to get an accurate ultrasound of them, of the baby inside, usually that baby's got to be of a certain size inside. So usually it's not until about a year into the pregnancy that it's not big enough for us to get like an ultrasound. So by the time the show was filmed, we're showing really great signs. We had the hormone test that said it was possibly pregnant. So we're still waiting on further confirmation of that. Their trunks are very cool. Their trunks actually have more muscle in their trunk than we have in our human body. So it's very strong. They have very intricate movements of their trunks. They rely on their trunks, you know, for food, to kind of explore, to move around, to move things. So their trunk is very cool.
How well can they see? Like, how far away can you interact with them and like call their name? How close would it be for you to call their name to get them to come?
We could do it from here.
Oh, really?
So they can hear really well. In fact, like a lot of times the keepers will sometimes like be around the barn area and they'll like call to them from here and they can usually hear pretty well. So yeah, they respond pretty well. I actually really love to go in their barn and do training, especially some of our elephants like Stella or Mac, or some of the elephants that respond to training super well. Some things like some extra goodies, some extra snacks and treats that they might get when they do training are things like sweet potatoes, apples, carrots, those types of things are elephants' favorite. Pretty good view right here. As you'll notice, they're spreading out, especially the elephant on the left. They're kind of spreading out and getting lots of hay and things like that. We spread out their hay to kind of help them explore their habitat a little bit more, to kind of continually walk around, so they're always exploring new spaces and they're also getting great exercise. As I mentioned, walking around is actually very important for elephants. And because of that, it's also important that we take good care of their feet. So one of their main behaviors that we teach them to do is to help us give them a pedicure. So they'll actually put their foot up on like one of the little bars, like a little ballard for us. That way we can kind of scrape all the dead skin off their feet. We can look at their toenails, make sure they're doing all well there. So they get pretty steady foot checkups.
Are those tusks, the ends kind of broken? Or are they the same?
Not that I am aware of. No, that's kind of how they are, I suppose. I will say our elephants, that's another great way to tell them apart, is not all of our elephants' tusks are exactly the same. So some have longer tusks, some have shorter tusks, some have tusks that are more straight, some are a little more wonky. Just depends on how they grow in. But their tusks are just an extension of their teeth. That's all they are. So just kind of like humans, all of our teeth look just a little bit different. Sometimes we have to do braces so they all kind of look the same. If we all left them natural, I'm sure everyone had very different teeth. Same thing for elephants. Yeah, so that's the one way you can tell them apart as well, is by the tail. Sometimes they think it could be because the way that he like maybe sits on it or rubs against something, it's just kind of breaking off his tail hair. But elephants will also lose their tail hair, just kind of like humans just lose our hair just as it goes. Elephant tail hair is pretty cool though. Anybody ever felt elephant tail hair before? No, I actually have some. Our people are so kind. Actually, grab this some elephant tail hair, so we'd like to feel some.
Looks so wiry.
Hair together very well, so somebody, Imagineers, went and made us this nice little holder for it, so they stick together.
It's like weed.
Yeah, you got to feel it? Yeah, you want to feel it?
It actually feels like plastic.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Plastic or wire, fishing wire. One time I got Christmas lights.
Yeah.
So yeah, it feels. We might like to really like looking at elephants. We think they're so amazing, so majestic, and I could sit here and watch them all day. But for lots of farmers out in Africa, when they see an elephant, they get a little bit nervous because they're like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen to my crop? What's going to happen to my farm? Sometimes elephants have even been known to rip the roofs off of houses to look inside and try to find food. Yeah, there they go. I knew it was going to happen. I was waiting. I'll also mention elephant poop is actually very interesting too. Many large animals like elephants, rhinos, or hippos, their poop is very fibrous. So you can actually see lots of the like individual items that they've eaten inside of their poop. In fact, inside of my Mary Poppins bag, guess what I have?
Oh, crap.
So does anybody want to be brave and hold elephant?
Oh, Aaron.
Aaron, you want to hold it? No? Anybody else
go hold
want to be brave? Cam,
Oh,
you
you
hold
talked
it?
about
I'll hold it.
There you go,
I don't
Lauren.
want to hold. I don't want to hold the
Elephant
poop. You can
poop.
hold the
So
poop.
easy.
No, no.
Look at her face.
Enough diapers in my time. I don't need elephant ones.
This has been dried, and they have put like a shellac over it, so it's super fresh. I promise.
Like, look at it.
But yeah,
Kind of looks like.
You want to hold
Wait,
it?
so there's like a clear like
Change it
resin over
over.
yeah,
it?
there's a resin over it. Like hold it.
Now you want to hold it.
There you go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so you can actually see all the individual like different haze and strands inside of that.
I hear you too. Where's the TikTok?
Now, Aaron, I know you don't want to hold the elephant
think it was
poop,
gonna
but
be a
did you know
flying
that you're
thing.
actually wearing elephant poop right now? Yeah, those name tags that we gave you guys are actually made out of elephant poop. Fun fact. So if you look at your name tag, Aaron, do you see that's got little dots and stuff all over it? Yeah. Yeah, that's all those
So
dots.
this is an example of the bee fence that they talk about when you go on the Kilimanjaro safaris. You can see the safari trucks going on in the background. So when they talk about the bee fence, this is the bee fence that they're talking about, and they're using the garden here as a example with the watermelon in somebody's garden, and they use this bee fence as an example of how to keep the elephants away from eating the tomatoes and the watermelons and such. And if you look over there, that is one of the enrichment areas over there. They do training and they do stuff like that. Because the baobab trees.
That sound they really way. That's the first thing that we train for all of our animals is safety to eat, right? Yeah, so they just know when they hear the sound, go. So for many animals, like the elephants,
And the
they
trainer
don't
was
have
behind me,
a- but there were some animals that did not.
decided to take
because
a-
some
the
animals
trainers
don't do well in the
it's
first
over there. The actual
actually
trainer of the
more
elephants.
for them to be inside of a barn area than it is to be
Because they've been them and watched them.
Those would be like the flamingos over there. Flamingos stay out here. Yeah, what they'll do is they will actually huddle together and they will all lean together against the wind. But they will also go, these guys in particular, they don't have to stay on their island. Those guys can actually leave. People don't realize that because they always go on their island. They can go wherever they want to go. So they will actually sometimes go across the
See the
water.
animal kingdom show. That's the one that's supposed to be expecting. That's the one that could be supposed to be suspecting the baby. So this name tag found out with the tool. Now we're doing a post-op or let's put my glasses down. As we're doing a post-tool debrief, whatever you want to call it. This is actually made of elephant poop. You can see the little zoom in. Little sections like this, like that, are actually some of the seeds that they have in now. This has been sanitized and all that stuff, so it's safe to handle. There's nothing bad in it. They don't allow you to film backstage, some of the areas backstage. It's completely understandable. But you do get, and you saw the footage you do get plenty of views of the elephants. The elephants almost come up right up to you almost. There's little sections in it, as I saw with my finger, to keep the elephants in a certain area. Price point's good. I definitely recommend if you're here and you're looking to do a tour in Animal Kingdom. This is definitely one of the plus ones. It's about an hour long, so it's really not that bad as far as time to consume. You do get to take plenty of pictures. I also was surprised too with it as well as see the people walking around. That some of the food that they grow here is actually grown on site, which to me is by far excellent. That they don't have to ship stuff in. Some stuff they do, like the hay, they have to ship in, but some of the other stuff they don't, which is great. So, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for commenting and hit that subscribe button if you really like the video. Let me know that you do. Also, like I said, comments, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time on another adventures. Alright, guys. Have a good rest of the day or evening or morning, wherever you're watching. Thanks for watching, guys.